Batman vs the Ninja Turtles Act 2. This scenario is a custom scenario. This involves Batman having to take down the 4 Ninja Turtles with their AI cards. For this custom scenario, I have put 2 objective tokens on either side of the Batmobile. These are a difficulty rating. You can put up to 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 around the Batmobile, but you can reduce it to make it more difficult, or you can increase it to make it easier. These will be gadgets. If Batman uses a special action next to one of these, he will be able to retrieve any gadget from the gadget deck, as well as the one he's brought along as well. So for the scenario, I have bought Electric Knuckles, Driven by the Past, and I have the I Am Batman for Dark Knight mode, the world's greatest detective. I also have the grapple gun, caltrops, bat claw, knockout gas, and 2 throwing blades. Normally I can take 4, but because of the world's greatest detective, it allows me to take 2 extra gadget cards. And world's greatest detective gives me 5 focus. So, the car is pulled up by itself, then the turtles arrive. Wow! Oh, check out this beast! Yeah, wonder how much something like this costs. My soul, probably, Michelangelo says. And then, all of a sudden, from the rooftop, Batman lands in front of the car. Cape unfurled. Bogus guess, but I think that's his car. The Penguin mentioned something about the Bat. Do you think this is the guy who's working with Shredder? So they all pull out their weapons. We may need answers from this guy about Shredder. And then Batman's like, you're welcome to try. And then we all start our initiative. So I'll take my cards to my hand. Initiative deck is shuffled. We have the objective is Batman needs to KO all 4 turtles and not get KO'd himself to survive to at least round 4 if he can. Alright, start of the round. I will prepare...
I'm prepared for anything.
Let's prepare some throwing blades as my prepared action. And then we will roll these dice. Punch, shield, and double batarangs. I'll do that. Punch, shield, double batarangs. It seems pretty good. So this one gets duplicated here. Draw the first initiative card. So we have Raphael. So I guess Leo is like, we can take this guy if we work together. Now, wait for my signal. No, I'm good. And then Raphael just goes 1, 2, 3, runs in there. And then Raphael's power, hard hitting. If his life is above 10, heroes must target him within 2 spaces. If Raph is not within strike range of any enemy figures, he spends his melee strike actions as though they were ranged. So he runs up and he throws the size at Batman. These are all leader characters, so they get 3 actions apiece. So Raph throws 4 damage. Batman gets 4 block naturally with the Dark Knight mode and 1 extra because of this punch and shield. So 4 damage coming through. Batman's blocking 2. I will use a focus to reroll these. And he blocks another one. So that takes him from 1 damage. So he's down on 14. Batman's on 14 of 15 health. And then Raph's second attack. Batman's blocking 2. I can take 2, taking me to 12. So he throws the sai, bounces off Batman's shoulder, and then he sort of ducks and weaves a bit as the sais bounce off the floor, and Raph catches him again, gets ready to go. Then we have, next action is, the Batman.
Not this time.
All right. So Batman will use a move action as his wild. He will go 1, 2, there. Move backwards. And then I will use gadget. I'll use the Bat Claw. I'll use the Bat Claw. Choose one and apply it to your next ranged strike. Move target figure 1 space towards you in a straight line as though you were leaping. But then I will couple that with 1 throwing blade. So 1 throwing blade gets 1 extra dice and it doesn't weaken for the first 4 spaces. So 4 space 1, 2, so it's not going to weaken. So I will push up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 for the throwing blade, and 3 naturally because of Dark Knight mode. And then I'll roll. So time to separate the brawler from the rest of the pack. I will re-roll these 3 shields with a focus. Alright. Raphael is blocking 3, so I'll take 3 from the pot. Then we have left over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage through to Raphael. 8 of his 14.
What the?
And he gets to move 8 spaces in a straight line as though he was leaping. So 1, 2, 3. So I pull him closer towards me. Try to punch Raph. 1 icon punch. And then Dark Knight mode is 3, so 4 into Raph's block, which is 3. Let's see how it goes first. His block is 3. I'll just leave that for there. So I take a swing while Raph's getting pulled towards.
A weak attack like that won't do a thing.
End of my turn, I will throw some caltrops on the ground. 1, 2, 3. So take 3 caltrops, place them up to 2 spaces in my line of sight. So I'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, I guess, there. Get the next card and see what happens. We have Donatello. Activates. I'll go help him. 1, 2, 3.
Coming at you.
So Donatello is now there. He can use only 1 move action per turn, so his last 2 actions are wasted. So good work backing up Batman. Then the next is Leonardo.
Take him down. We need answers.
1, 2, 3. He's doing the same. Next, Michelangelo. All right, I got dibs on his car. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 because his movement value is 4.
Coming through.
And then we have the next card. The last 2 should be Batman. So Batman recovers.
I'll handle it.
Use knockout gas. And I'm going to use 2 punch icons. Punch and shield and punch from this wild that I've got. Knockout gas. If hits, your next melee strike stuns twice in addition to dealing wounds. Get 2 dice, then 3 naturally, so 5, and I'm going to hit Raphael. Ooh, that's a good hit. No need to do a reroll, I don't think. Blocks 3, 2 goes through to Raphael. So 1, turning this to 3, and then through. So Raph is on 10. And that is hard hitting. If Raph's life is above 10, he must be the target of an attack. So I had to attack him first. So now he's at 10. It's not above 10, it's just at 10. So now I can attack other people. And knockout gas, so he gets knocked out. So after he gets pulled in, I knock him down to the ground. So take the brawler out of action. Then split up the leader. So Batman's just being calculated. And then he will throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 dice, and I will do another throwing blade, which gives me an extra dice, so 10, and I'll throw at Leonardo. 1, 2, 3, 4, so it doesn't weaken for the first 4 spaces. Throw a throwing blade at Leonardo. Isolate the leader and the brawler first. I will re-roll these 4 blocks with a focus. To the tray. Cool. So Leo's block is 3. So take those 3 out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 damage to Leonardo. Leo's ability is if his life is below 8, always place his initiative card on the top of the deck. So is below 8, it's not below 8, it's just at 8. Batman has knocked out Raphael and thrown a throwing blade at Leonardo. He tries to block them with his swords, ting, 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 but one gets through into the shoulder. Then we have the next one, which is the Batman.
Had enough.
I will use the punch shield to use a special action to pick up this. I normally can't do a special action when enemies are next to me, but because he's stunned, I am allowed to do that, as well as breakaway will be free as well. So I will use that to go through my gadgets, and I'll grab one Batarang here. Then I will use my wild action to move 1, 2, 3 onto the Batmobile, and I will use 1, 2, 3, 4 plus my 3, and I will throw a Batarang, and I'll use the stun effect on the Batarang. Stun if hits, in addition to dealing wounds. So I will roll 1, 2, 3, 4. So stun going to be 1, 2, 3 minus 3 because of it's not optimal range. So I'll have to re-roll these There we go. Oh, doubles, great. So we have 3 removed because it's not optimal range. -1, -1, -1, so -3. So that's gone. Then Leonardo's defense, which is 3. Then we have 4 damage left over, which hits Leo for 4. So this one turns into a 3, taking him to 9. So that's 4 total, taking him to 12. He's below 8, so now his initiative card will go to the top. Take up the brute and isolate the leader. And then he gets 1 stun because of the Batarang. Boop, right off the head while he's blocking, throwing blades. Batman sees a gap and hits him right in the head. Alright, and then Batarang is gone. 2 ranged icons, so that's 5 dice. And I will throw at Michelangelo. Nice. So I have 5 going through. Michelangelo blocks 3. But we're going to have to do Spin Master first. So Spin Master, when Michelangelo is attacked, roll 1 battle dice. If the result is a double hit, Michelangelo evades the attack and deals 2 unblockable wounds to the attacking hero. He misses, he doesn't do that, so Michelangelo blocks 3, and then 2 go through to him.
Best 2 out of 3?
End of the round. So we move down 1 round here to round 2, and then we will shuffle this deck here. Alright, so start of the round for Batman, we have Leonardo goes on top. We have the dice reset. I gain 1 focus because I am the Batman. Dark Knight mode. Then we will prepare. What will we prepare today? Let's prepare a double punch.
I'm prepared for anything.
Then I'll re-roll these. Double punch and Batarang. Alright, let's go double punch here and Batarang here. So I'll double up on the double punches. And then we know Leonardo's going to go first. Batman can predict that. So Leonardo goes first. He uses 1 action to shake the stun. Ooh, gets back up.
Leave it to me and my blade.
1 movement. 1, 2, into the caltrops. Takes another damage. So 13. He's only got 3 movements, so he'll go 3 to there.
Let's finish this.
He's adjacent. He will use his last action to attack Batman.
Chew on this.
First action to shake stun. Second to move up. Third to attack. He's got 4 attack. Batman has 4 defense because of Dark Knight mode. So he gets his wrist gauntlets ready to start blocking.
Slice and dice!
He's going to block 2. So he gets his little wrist gauntlets up, battling on top of the car. That's all of Leonardo's actions. Then we have Donatello's going to go.
Time to rely on my intellect.
3 movement. Donatello's smart, so he'd avoid the caltrops. 1, 2, 3 to there. And he can't get any attack because he's used his 1 movement to get there. Then we have Raphael. Ooh, Raphael gets out of the dumpster. Ooh, shakes 1 stun for 1 action. Shakes another stun for another action. Oh, shakes his head. It'll take more than a guy in a Halloween costume to shock me. And he'll go 1, 2 to there, and that's all of his 3 actions because he used his 2 to shake his stun. Good work, Batman. And then we have Batman's turn.
Now stay down.
So after Raphael says that, it's like, it'll take more than a jerk in a Halloween costume to shock me. And he'll be like, okay. Shock level 2. And he'll bounce his knuckles together for electric knuckles for 1 focus. While active, Batman's melee strikes deal 1 stun token if they hit, in addition to dealing wounds. Time to shock Raphael. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raph's on 10. So I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, then 3 naturally. And I will hit Raphael. Betray, please. Alright, let's re-roll these two with focus. Oh, let's have a look. It's blocking 3. 3 going through. It's not enough to get him yet, so I need to get him off the board. Alright, so blocks 3. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5, 6. 6 damage to Raphael. And with the electric knuckles, so that's 1 extra stun, but 6 damage will take him to 16. His health is 14, so Raph is KO'd. So yeah, after his little quip, and then Raphael just gets zapped and unconscious. Batman will use 1, 2, and then I will 1, 2 punches, and then 3 naturally, so 5 into Leonardo. Ooh, good roll. So Leonardo blocks 3. 1, 2, 3. 2 go through to Leonardo. 1, 2. 12, 15. He's on 1 health left, and he is stunned. And then Batman will use his grapnel gun and movement icon to move 3 spaces. Doesn't need to break away and move over difficult terrain, which the Batmobile is. So I'll go 1, 2, 3. And then I will use this double action here to pick up a gadget from the Batmobile, and I'll take the Batclaw, because I've got all those punches here, so bringing them towards me is probably a good idea. It is the Batman's turn, so all these slide down.
I'll give them something to fear.
Electro Knuckles comes back to my hand. Good work with that shock. And then I will isolate Donatello, so I'll use Batclaw on Donatello. I'll spend 1, 2, and then an extra icon here with my wild, so 3, 1, 2, 3. Plus my 3 naturally, so that's 6 into Donatello. And 1, 2, 3, so it'll be -1 because of the range, not optimal range. Ooh, not good at all. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And Donatello's defense is 4, so the Batclaw comes out, grabs his staff. Donatello just spins it, and then the Batclaw breaks off.
He's not above any cheap trick.
I'll use Driven by the Past now. So roll 3 battle dice, recover that health. Oh, 5. Oh my god, they're going down.
I am the Dark Knight.
Sweet. So I'm in 15 back, and then this card is removed from the game. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All my focus returns. And then it is the next card. Michelangelo will go.
Cowabunga!
2, 3, 4. Gets to there. Batman has 4 defense. Mikey's going to have 2 attacks at 3 damage apiece.
Take that! Shalito!
So 2 go through. Nudge up to the face! To the face! I said to the face! Second attack. 2, 1 goes through. Next is Batman's turn. So
Amateur.
Everything resets, and Batman goes Electro Knuckles. Spin for 1, and then he will just punch Mikey. I want to do it in 2 pieces because of Michelangelo's Spin Master. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Into Michelangelo. So I won't re-roll because Michelangelo's got Spin Master. It might happen. So Michelangelo's Spin Master, no joke to the face. He dodges it and deals 2 damage to Batman.
A weak attack like that won't do a
So he
thing.
spins on a shell, then trips up Batman. And Batman does a little kip up, jumps back up. And then I will break it into a wild action. So 1, 2, then wild, and then another 3. So 6 into Michelangelo. It's good doing it in 2 pieces with his power.
Ha!
Yep, that's good. I will not re-roll because it's Spin Master. So Michelangelo does Spin Master into the die, into the tray. Oh, he doesn't get it this time. So 3 defense, remove. So 4 go through to Michelangelo. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he is on 6 damage. 6 damage to Michelangelo. And he gets a stun because of the Electro Knuckles. And then I will throw 1, 2 icons, 3, 5 into Donatello at -1 because it's not optimal range. Rerolling against Donatello is heroes rerolling any number of dice when attacking or defending must do 1 additional. So 4 going through. Yeah, I'll use 2 focus because Donatello's a smarty. Reroll these 2. All right. So Donatello blocks 4. 3 goes through to Donatello. Then that is the end of the round. Leonardo goes to the top because of his proactive. If Leo's life is below 8, always place his initiative card on the top of the deck in the starting of a new round. Start of the round, I am the Batman, I get a focus, and then we will roll our dice. So we will prepare.
I'm prepared for anything.
I think I'll prepare a boot because I need to get out of there. Oh, I rolled a Batman. So Batman, recover 1 focus. Then re-roll battle dice to get health back. 1. Now I can change it to whatever I want. So punch shield will go here. And then I will turn this into a double punch, I think. And then double punch will get replicated here. Then we have Leo will go first.
Let's finish this.
Shakes the stun. Then he moves 1, 2, 3 diagonal to there. So jumps off the car. And then we have Donatello.
Excellent.
1, 2, 3 to there. Some space for Leonardo. And then he will use 2 actions to attack Batman. Batman has 4 natural defense. Plus 1 with his punch shield. So 5. 2 attacks coming from Donatello. And if I need to re-roll with focus, it has to cost 2. 2. Blocking 3. 1 goes through. I can take 1 to 10. Then his second action.
Yeah!
2. I can take 1 again, so to 9. So just blocking, fighting off these 2 turtles. Then we have Batman.
Punks never change.
Batman will... Electro Knuckles comes back to hand. I will use Electro Knuckles to play it again. Sparks them up. And then he will attack Donatello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And he'll attack Donatello.
Try this on, genius.
Ooh. All right, no need to rerolls for then. Brain power. So Donatello blocks 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 go through to Donatello. Taking him to 9 of 13. And he gets a stun token.
That's gonna leave a mark.
I will use a wild action to do 2 boots to do a leaping action. And I will leap 1, 2, 3. Jump off here, off the wall. And flip over, land behind Leonardo. 1, 2, 3. And then I will use 1 punch. 1 and 3. And then I will fight Leonardo.
You're making it easy.
Leonardo is blocking 3. He has 15. He's got 1 hit left, so I will use this reroll. To reroll, 1 damage goes through, flipping over, and then I kick him in the head on the way down. And Leonardo is down. As the flip comes over, knock him down. So Leonardo is now out of the fight. And we have the next action. Batman's next activation card. Here's the next to reset. Wild resets. Electro Knuckles comes back. Batman's going to move 1, 2 into the field. He's going to play an Electro Knuckles again.
From the shadows.
Then he is going to 2 punches. Actually, let's split it evenly. I will go 1, 2, 3. 3 icons, 6 into Donatello.
You're testing my patience.
Oh, beauty. So not re-rolling. So 4, he blocks 4, and then 3 go through to Donatello, taking him to 12, 13, and then another stun token. And then I will spend 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and then another 3 into attacking Michelangelo.
Had enough.
Oh, what damage. And I will leave that because I'm scared of Michelangelo's Spin Master. So here we go, Spin Master. Let's take this defense dice and Spin Master. He doesn't block it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 into him. 1, 12, 13, 12, 13, 14, 14 and a stun token. Michelangelo was like, hey, he's coming back, think fast. Oh, he thought fast. Oh, and he punches Michelangelo out.
Oh, even my bruises have bruises.
And then we have next attack, Raphael, unconscious. Michelangelo, unconscious. The Batman resets.
I'm ending this.
And then he will, Electro Knuckles comes back to hand. And then he will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I'll use another one at 6. 6 icons, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 3, so that's 9 into Donatello.
I am the knight.
Yep, 4 defense, 7, and he is unconscious. So Batman's standing there, all turtles unconscious, looks around, and then Donnie leans up and goes, all right, I'm calling this. It's Ninja Vanish time. So he throws around the Batman. In the confusion, they go down one of the sewer grates and escape. So the turtles escape. Batman standing there. Ninja Turtles. They seem different than the Foot Clan. Like they were working against him. Now to find this mysterious Shredder and see if he's responsible for experimental Cloud Seeder being stolen. I have to investigate. He gets into the Batmobile and he drives off.